Hello, YouTube, and welcome back in. Maybe this will be the last one. I think we've got a ways to go. So probably not. Let's try to take some German cities and finally knock them on out of here. So I could knock this into here and then take the encampment to kill it. That is an option. Or just do it this way, I guess. So I don't want to use this last charge. Hey, Story. How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. Are we fast-tracking to airplanes? We're sort of hedging in that direction. The next relevant upgrades are oil units, and they're really, really awkward to use. And I'm doubting that we have a ton of oil, although we do have some tundra. I think I'd rather try to get to aluminum and see where we're at with planes. Otherwise, we're going to find ourselves in a bit of a predicament here as far as continuing this war. I mean, if this is the one game we have tons of oil, I'll be super thrilled about it.
It is known that man...
I probably could make friends with him based on the timing of things, but I don't see a need to, really. That's a nope. And we're in the interest of not interfering with warmongers and their desires. I guess I don't care about his too much, but ours we care about. This is a big deal. Nice. It's a big deal because, like, basically, we don't want everybody to declare war on us, right? Frederick says yes. Everyone else says no. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. I guess it would have just been a couple people, but still. All right, so we're going to shoot there and then merge into that dude. Take our promotion. I don't know how it went through there. That's interesting. All right, let's start teching towards flight. Yeah, that's fine. It was just a courser. No, I need niter. Greedy rascal.
It is not that life...
No, is a right general, I think. Oh, it's not, actually. You're right. I was still able to shoot. But you're right. I do have 2 different ones. Adarsh, have a good one, buddy. See you later. We're also heading towards armies now. That's sort of our next combat bonus. A little while before we get there. No, I'm gonna peace out here with Germany after this, and then start fighting America. I think that's gonna be a really tough war, but I'm looking forward to it. Sandu, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Let's take our attack and then heal. Yeah, he doesn't have a whole lot of army strength, does he? More than Germany. Going for Dom, I know proximity is the most in factor in who to take over first, but how important is threat level? Obviously, America is a better warring civ than most. Would it be possible to take them out early or hope to find them later on? I think it's better off to fight them later on. Like, America's bonus is early. 5 combat strength on their home continent, and that applies to warriors, right? Like, they're really strong to fight early. Your best chance of overcoming that is actually out-teching them or just raw numbers. Yeah, Black Marketer next would be pretty good. I think you're right. What's up, Tifer? How you doing, man? Thank you for the derpy bit. No. Big Ben. So close. That would have been a bad loss.
Make straight roads.
Fubu, thank you for the 17 months. Thank you very, very much. Welcome back into the shop. So happy to have you here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, welcome in. Welcome on back. Appreciate it, man. Thanks. Okay. I need more units again. This would be great for more bombards. We're probably going to need it against America, but I don't... Oh, I guess I do want it here because you have an encampment. That would be okay. Just don't buy hussars here. And they don't take resources. Well, they take iron, but whatever. We have tons of that. Okay, I like that. That is a great suggestion. Let's do that. And then now I can start getting more... of these guys. So that's only 4. Nice. I love that. That's really good. How do you get all this? This is in options, interface, show yields, and HUD ribbon. And just say always show. Zach. Public works time. Gonna leave my faith gen. Although we could pull back a bit. I like where it's at. Sorry, buddy. Gotta do that. It's getting a little late to make any of this matter, but it's okay. Now we can almost keep a string of bombard units coming up. Like it. Let's send you to Australia. It's the last city. Yeah, you can go to Perth. That's fine. We certainly don't care about that one. 5 production. Those Polish trade routes. Super good. How's the continent split? It's actually pretty good. Yeah, maybe the policy cards for having these new cities would be good. We've only founded 1 city over there, but we've taken several. So yeah, that's certainly an option. Send a spy to America for combat strength? I did. Got one there, got one here. I am going to micromanage this movement because I don't trust it. A couple more military engineers wouldn't hurt. Yep, no problem. Poe. All good. Shouldn't be much of a problem. We should be done with this soon. Yeah, I don't, Quail Man. Really don't want to knock this into their... Yeah, I'd much rather do it this way. Get bullied, son. So let's leave the unit here and then faith buy out of the encampment. So no promotions on these, but that's okay. I kind of want them to come be armies with these other existing ones. The mess of roads. This is some Civ 6 level spaghetti road, isn't it? I really don't know what's happening there. It's a weird one. I think I will get that dam. We need the housing anyways. Can maybe get an industrial zone there. It'll do so much work. Oh, that was our general. This is the one that doesn't matter. Oh, no. Yeah, this is industrial modern. So this guy matters. So by getting a mine here, we kill the Earth Goddess on this one. I don't want to do that. I want these there. A lot of free cities. Yeah, it's been an interesting one. Ooh, baby. Owie. Yeah, this is free now, going to Australia. I could flip Hattusa for era score. Probably don't need to. Turn 175. What dis? Oh, just a new thing. Okay, so let's see. I guess I want the loyalty and not the population growth. I don't really care about my cities growing anymore, but I do want to make sure I hold them. I don't think that's going to be an issue either way, but if we're going to vote for something, it might as well be this. And then I would like fewer grievances, please. Not that I'm doing anything bad. Just murdering and pillaging and taking things that aren't mine. But other than that, whatever. So he got faster growth, but minus loyalty, and then John got that one. That's fine. Watching your YouTube and it's inspiring. Thanks, Motku. I appreciate you. Yeah, happy to have you here live as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How is it that Benadryl makes your heart race and makes you terribly sleepy all the time? It's the worst. Same effect on me, man. That stuff is like is crazy. Like I'll take a Benadryl and it's like it's seriously wacko saying good night nurse. Like it is. I'm out. I'm just done. All right, so we convert this by culture bombing here. Now we have our crusade benefit, and this should go more quickly, I hope. You think any of the current world leaders might someday be a civilization? Are any of them going to be historically significant enough? Current leaders being, you know, it's really hard to say. I have no idea. Because, like, what, I mean, the early or the latest Civ leaders, what, like 100 years ago ish? So, like, I have no idea what the world looks like in 100 years. Look at how much has changed in the last 100 years. Like, go back in time and show somebody from 100 years ago an iPad. They will affix you to a cross and burn you. Like, you will be a heretic. So I have no idea. I don't know. It's an interesting thought experiment, though. Is it like 80? Okay. Well, Curtin was World War. Okay. But still, I mean, roughly. You know what I mean. It's roughly about that. But does an iPad weigh more than a duck? Probably weighs the same as pea soup or some small rocks. At least that's what that's, you know, ever since, you know, it's not the same Apple as it used to be. Their marketing schemes are not quite, you know, think different and all of those really catchy ones that they had. It's more like, I think this weighs as much as pea soup. Interested? Way to go, Tim Cook. Way to go. I didn't sign off on it. It's not my fault. What do we burn apart from iPads? More iPads. It's fantastic, Johnny. Tis a fair lot. Should you say fair lot or fair crop? I always thought she said crop. It's a good movie. A fair cop. It's a fair cop. That's what it is. It is a fair cop. Okay. I'm with you. Hey, I found a use for industrial zones. They're fun to pillage. Haven't even started the war yet. Wasted a couple spy missions. That's okay. This is taking way longer than I thought with Germany. Who knew they'd be so formidable?
Nay. I only understand friendship.
As long as we don't have violence inheriting the system, Vlad. This should go to here because this unit has more XP. That is how this works, by the way. It should merge into whatever unit has more XP, and I believe that applies to even 0-level units. Yes, it does. Help, I'm being throttled. Oh my gosh, you guys. Let's do that. I don't know why I want Nan, but I'm sitting here on envoys. That's for future shenanigans. Did I start with a promotion because of hold on. Did that guy have a promotion? If he did, it's from Victor. I didn't know Victor gave spies promotions. Is a spy a military unit? Huh. Victor gives spies promotions. That's awesome. I did not know that. I didn't know they counted as military units. That's actually great. Learn something new every day. Yeah, I know, Hogue. It's been a brutal go at things. But now we have Crusade there, so it should be fine now. Yeah, I feel like I learn new things all the time. Just like little things. And I guess it's because we're paying attention to it, right? Like we know we have expectations for how things work, and so it kind of makes sense that every once in a while we're like, oh wow, snap. I just made that farm. Oh well. Oh well. It's a bad day when you don't learn something new. That's probably true. Could take out Germany's last cities for era score. We certainly could. I think in the interest of time, I'm not going to. You can see how much of a struggle it already is to just like take Frankfurt. Granted, like, I mean, this would probably take a while. He's got an encampment here now. I'd rather just like let his loyalty flip once we have all the cities. Districts are immune, Brizzy. Yeah, so are wonders. Good way of building industrial zones, outsourcing. That's true. I can get behind that. So we harvest this, we add an earth goddess here. There we go. All right. Now, let's make peace. Could I please have all the things? That was quite an ordeal, I agree. All right, so he's got one city left. It will probably eventually loyalty flip, depending on what happens with ours. Yeah, we might be able to outgrow there. How's our happiness? Probably not great. Pretty sad. Pretty sad. And that's even with stupas. But that's okay. All right, so now we want to like reposition and gear up for America. America's going to be even tougher. You thought Germany was tough. He gets 5 extra combat strength, and it's going to be a bit of a slog, I believe. How close are we to armies? No cities that are really even close to 15 pop. So that's not really a thing. But we pick up some pretty quality districts here. Pick up some nice campuses. That's not much of a holy site. Industrial zones, obviously, because Germany. Next to this. I'm okay with that. That's fine. That's +5. That's good. This is +3. Yeah, we pick up some pretty nice districts all along. Throughout. +6 holy site there. Leave Murica for planes and bombers. Let's see what we can do. He has his Rough Riders. But I think that maybe with some like field cannons and, you know, various units like that, we might be able to have some fun here. Vikings first? No. I think because like based on like spatially, I would rather use planes and bombers to like wreck these cities. Right? Like pretty easy to probably bomb Madrid and then just like take it from afar. We don't have to worry about any of this. Wow. Okay. Cool. Have fun, I guess. Yeah, Australia to get the wonders we built, but again, look at loyalty. Like I have to, you have to sequentially like take over the world. Otherwise, like if I just go for Australian cities, one, it's going to be very tough for me to actually get there. If you just look at the way that all this is built in here and the natural defenses that the mountain ranges are creating, so it'll be much easier to kind of like try to just take over America and then once we have him, it'll be easy-ish to take over Australia as well. So I think we're happy just kind of continuing on. We are teching towards, coal and flight and things like that. Could have also gone towards oil, I suppose. But I'm pretty happy with where we're at. Let's reposition and re-up this shenanigans. We do want a military engineer charge 1. We can actually take this. We can take the mountain, and that'll count as culture bombing. So that'll flip him to crusade. So where are my other military engineers? I know I've used most of them. I know I've got one over here. Oh, and there's one here too. Okay. You have 2 charges. You have 2 charges. Okay, so we've got a few left. Hey, Mayra, how are you? Hey, Ann. What's happening? Get to work on fixing stuff. All right. Do you want these units to heal up before we get going? These guys are all done. I think we are going to need field cannons for him as well. So we'll see how that turns out. Hey, at least we got a nice St. Basil's. Right? It's a pretty sweet one. I'm close to you, Mr. Forward Settler? How am I remotely close to you? That's ridiculous. Ooh, we're actually losing the city to loyalty. Isn't it better to befriend Spain and America to avoid a potential military emergency next to me? Or against me? Meh. Could be, but I mean, we're going to wind up taking over everybody anyways. So I don't see doing that. And I do want to culture bomb this first, and then we'll start the war. Yeah, I'm a little shocked. Heavy grievances. That's the problem. I can move Reyna. Reyna's not doing much there. She was just kind of stuck there for a second. I'd rather do this. Is Australia still in a golden? Yes. And America is too. Oh. Thought that was my builder. Okay.
There is little man has made.
That's my next general. I don't need him quite yet. All right, next turn we get to Culture Bomb the mountain, flip them, and then we'll start the war. Australia just got mobilization. Interesting. So they just got cores. I don't know what to. It's a good question. I mean, like, yes, the beginning of the game is more fun than the end of the game for me. Although I like striving for like new completion goals and things like that. As far as a solution, I don't know, right? Like, there's a fine line between the AI being good and the game feeling bad. And I don't know that. I don't know that secret sauce. I don't know that recipe. So I don't really have a lot of suggestions as far as that goes. Like, I don't think it's an easy fix. So there we convert, and now we can declare. So I don't really know. We lost a lot of war awareness there, so that's good. Just a formal war happening.
I must choose between righteousness and peace. I choose righteousness.
All right, bring it, boy. Only has 154 military strength. I want to avoid these encampments. I'd like to line up our bombards here. Oh, that's a single. I don't want that one there. That'll die. Could go in here, I suppose. Ooh, he's got a Rough Rider core. Okay, that's most of his military strength then, I would think. Definitely outclasses our Hussars. But we have Crusade there, so that's good. Don't I always? Come on. You know Flavor Flav's my spirit animal. Yeah, let's go in through here. I like it. It's one of his weaker cities, and if I can deal with this core, I'll be pretty happy. Casting out Earth Goddess at this stage of the game for production. Governor title. Probably don't care right now. Why do we have 0 income? Is that right? It's impressive. Is actually impressive. We do have a lot of units. Yeah, and our trade routes just expired. That's a giant chunk of it. That's a good point. That is a good point. Sackman, thank you so much. Wow. So I lost. Wait, what do we lose here? Bombard to a Rough Rider. Bombard to a Rough Rider. So that what? Somehow your military strength is 237 when you clearly have 3 cores of Rough Riders? Huh? Seems weird. There we go. There we go. So here's where we'll fix our money. At least somewhat. Okay. Sending them through enemy terrain, it doesn't matter. They can't be pillaged because of our Golden Age. Oh, here's our armories. Oh, okay. Dr. Science, thank you so much for the brand new Twitch Prime sub. Welcome into the shop. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Thank you, and welcome. Welcome, welcome. Still dangerous. I don't feel great yet. Dr. Science Pi. Oh, it is 31415. 3.1415. 9234. I don't know. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've had to remember that. Dr. Science Pie. I love science and pie. That's great. Yeep. That is a small piece of pie, Vlad. That is very true. Good night, everybody. I think I'm going to put a cut in the video and probably just retire from life. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you in the next one.